Okay, and so, hey YouTube, this is Darkbyte here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys switch statements. Now, switch statements are basically like if and else statements, but they're a lot shorter, and they're easier to use if you've got loads of values. So, you know what, let's also look at arrays today. So, no, you know what, let's forget arrays for now. Let's leave them for another lesson since they're a bit more advanced. So, you know what, let's quickly just delete all that code like I just did, and then just start up and create a string called I'm thinking of a good name for it. You know what, let's call it random string, because as you can see I've done something that's kind of like camel case, but the first letter is not initialized. That's what you're meant to do with these kind of objects and stuff, so with variables and all sorts, that's what you're meant to do. So I'm going to set this value to hi there. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a switch statement now, and we're going to put random string in there. So switch random string, and as you can see it's not indented as usual, it's gone back down. So what we're going to do is we're going to call case. So case hi. And what this is going to do is it's going to say that if it's, this is basically like doing an if statement, but you have to put break at the end. So you put break here to end the fact that this is the case, and then what you do is you call all your code that you're going to do here. So case hi, and then I'm just going to go sys out. This shouldn't happen because it shouldn't. This shouldn't happen. And then I'm going to go case hi there, and then I'm going to go, so you put a colon here, by the way, not a semicolon, it's colon. So this is basically just checking the cases. Break just means that you're telling it that, you know, this case is over and the rest of it's just the rest of the code. So here we go, I'm going to go and call sys out this should happen, because this should happen, yes. Alright, so then we're going to call something called default, which is basically just every other scenario it's going to run this. So you don't have to put case default, you just put default, break. You still have to put the break though, you always have to put the break. So default, break, and then you go sys out. This will happen if I change the value to anything besides hi or hi there. So in any other scenario it's going to run default. That's why this is useful. So it's like an else statement basically. So this is like having a block of if and else if statements, but it just looks a lot neater and it's a lot easier to use. So as you can see now, this should happen. It's running exactly like it should, and it runs exactly the same. So here we go. Now if I change this to hi there, because I made a spelling mistake, then this will happen if I change the value to anything besides. Alright, so this was a fairly short tutorial, to be honest, because I didn't really have to explain much. So, you know what, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys next time.